Hey guys, welcome to Holistic Mojo. I'm Sahara Lee, and today we are continuing our decision making through our Spirit Mojo. So last month we talked a little bit about getting out of our mind to do our mind mojo and into our heart. And now we are going to do a little bit more of some woo-woo spirit style decision making. So this is called muscle testing. There's various forms of muscle testing. Oftentimes, if you've gone to a healer or a natural wellness practitioner, and even a lot of modern doctors today are starting to bring this into their practice more, you might have had muscle testing. So if they have asked you questions, or they've held a medication or a supplement or an herb near you and done something like tried to push your finger, and it's like they're like, hold your finger up, and you're holding, and then all of a sudden it breaks. This is done a lot with the fingers, kind of in peace sign, and then breaking it open. There's also the one with the arm. You can push that down. So it's like you're super strong and you're like, I am Jamie Sahara Lee. I am a human. I am a kick-ass person. I am a pickle. Boom. The arm will drop down when someone's pushing on it. So when you get a truth or an untruth, things will shift in that way. But you need somebody else for that. So if you are trying to make a decision in life and you want some divine guidance that is in alignment with your body, you can do muscle testing on your own. So how do we do this? First of all, you want to make sure you're nice and hydrated in life in general, but especially for this process. And then you are going to want to see if you can figure out where north is. It's not necessary, but it's just an added extra thing with magnetic north and you tipping it in different directions. So if you know where north is, go north. I've done it without north and it's all worked out fine, but that's what they tell you. So I'm telling you what they tell me. So you are going to stand up, feet hip width apart. You're going to close your eyes, center in your heart, because this is where your truth lives. This is where your connection to God is. This is where your connection to self is. So you're going to connect into your heart, and you're going to imagine your aura around you, your little bubble, your egg, and you zip up your energy. So just a little zipping fashion that makes you think, okay, I've zipped up all my energy. I'm really in tight. I'm really connected. And then you calibrate. So how does that work? I'm going to turn sideways just so you can see what happens. If you've done a theta healing session with me, you've probably had me do this to you. So this might be old news. But I close my eyes, I zip up my energy, I'm connected into my heart. If you fidget, you know you're in resistance automatically. So if you start being, oh man, this itches, and oh, I gotta fix this, know that you are having resistance. Take a deep breath, reconnect to your heart, zip up. So if you itch your nose or anything, just re-zip up, because you've kind of broken that connection because you're in resistance. So once I am all zipped up, I'm good to go. I calibrate. So how do I calibrate? I want to do all of this out loud. So I'll say yes. And ideally I tip forwards. I'm not doing this to myself. I set the intention that this is how I am going to get a yes or no answer to my question. So same as kind of if you're doing a pendulum, you are the human pendulum, which is why we talk about maybe facing north. So if you are completely centered and in your heart and you're relaxed in your feet and you say yes, your body will naturally tip forwards. I don't know why. That's why it's Spirit Mojo. If I say no, I'll tip backwards. I follow that up with a truth and a false. So I am Jamie Sahara Lee. I am a pickle. Okay, so that everything checked out. My yes went forward, my no went back, my truth went forward, my false went back. Now I get to ask my question. So this is great with belief work. So if you've uncovered something and you're like, oh man, do I really believe that that's true? You can do this. This is how I find definite beliefs in people. So when I'm double checking. So something like, I love it when it rains. I love it when someone breaks my heart. So this is a great way for you to really confirm what you're already feeling typically. And I've noticed when I'm muscle testing on myself, when I'm really connected to my heart, that I feel it in my chest before I move. So I will say a truth, and it's this sensation of energy, and it moves forward. It's like my heart presses forward. It's almost like that's what guides me. And maybe that is what's actually happening energetically. Maybe we are this pendulum and our heart is moving us forwards or backwards in our auric field. Because the same thing is like when it's a no, I feel it in the back of my heart move me backwards. So oftentimes before I move, I actually already have the answer because I feel it in my chest, I feel it in my heart. They're different sensations and they move in a different direction. So much like in the Mind Mojo, when we were asking questions about, where I want to move or what color car I want to get, or whatever you want, what do you want to eat for dinner? It can be something as simple as like, orange oil benefits me today. Okay, so orange essential oil does not benefit me today, so because I moved backwards. You want to say things in the positive forms instead of negative forms. So I want to say orange oil benefits me today, as opposed to orange oil does not benefit me today. Okay, so we always want to keep it in the positive. Something else like a hamburger benefits me to eat today. So now I know that, yes, a hamburger is going to benefit me in some way today. And you may think this is all BS, but that's what Spirit Mojo is teaching us to trust our intuition, trust our body, align with our higher self so that we can start getting more answers. So I encourage you to go out and have fun with this. I mean, bring this into your diet, bring this into people you hang out with. We all know this. Somebody calls you, wants to hang out, and you're like, yeah, but you don't really feel it. Is hanging out with this person today benefiting me? Is taking vitamin C right now benefiting me? Is wearing this hat going to benefit me? Is wearing blue going to benefit me? Like, is drinking kombucha going to benefit me? And start to get these answers. So this is a super fun way to connect with your intuition, to connect with your body, to connect with your higher self, and to bring that into your life in a little bit more full-bodied way. So there you have it. There is our Spirit Mojo for the month of May. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you play with this because it's super fun. Bye.